All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raiders Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Raiders content, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy it. The Las Vegas Raiders right now, we have an uphill battle, right? We all know this. It's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, all right? Kansas City at Kansas City. Monday night matchup. This is a big ass game, all right? And I gotta say, I like where the Raiders are right now. And I'm calling the upset. I'll call it early. I think a lot of you guys would agree that the Raiders will be in this game. It just comes down to execution. Limit the penalties. Run the damn ball, right? Run the damn ball, man. We came into this last week dead freaking last in rush attempts. And Josh Jacobs has... this stat just blows my mind. With the Raiders having ran the ball the least amount of times in the NFL, Josh Jacobs in broken tackles was number 2. This man is one of the best playmakers on your offense. And it seems like Josh McDaniels and the Las Vegas Raiders finally figured that one out last week. I don't know what took them so long, because you would imagine they're watching tape from last season, and if you watch the last 4 games of the year, Josh Jacobs is a very big component as far as why the Las Vegas Raiders were able to make the playoffs and win all those games. So you got to run the ball. Now, the Raiders are still a little banged up, all right, but every team is going to be a little banged up. Every championship team will be banged up at some point in the season. Honestly, for the Raiders, I'm kind of glad that all this chaotic chaos almost is happening. It's unfolding at the start of the season. Because now, after a huge win at home against a divisional rival, and I know I give Russell Wilson so much flack on this channel. I know I give it to him. Because I'm not afraid of Russell Wilson. You guys see that video he posted? Come on, he's the cringiest dude in the league. And so that's why I'm not afraid of Russell Wilson. So I don't worry about the Denver Broncos, but today we're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders and a little bit about the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. You got the penalties down. Derek Carr had a very, very efficient game. He made the throws when he needed to make the throws. Josh Jacobs ran the ball very well. The defense executed well again. The defense has continued to execute well. You cannot turn the ball over against Kansas City. What we learned, especially last week against Tampa Bay, which, to the Buccaneers' credit, this whole state of Florida was going through a catastrophic emergency. Their families, their houses, they were worried about everything. That's just how it is in hurricane season in Florida. And they were actually able to put up 31 against the Kansas City Chiefs. They did give up 41, but the first play of the game, on the opening kick, the Buccaneers fumble it. All right, well, now you give 7-0, Patrick Mahomes, essentially, the ball at the red zone, 1st and 10. Gets it 7-0, 7-3, another turnover, now it's 14-3. You've just dug yourself in too deep of a hole. When you're playing a guy like Patrick Mahomes, I don't care if he has Tyreek Hill, I don't care if he doesn't have Tyreek Hill, I don't care who he has or doesn't have. A guy like Patrick Mahomes will make you pay every bad decision you make. It's like a game of chess. If you make the wrong move, he's going to counter it. He's going to attack you. So that's my big thing. And I know that sounds redundant. I know it sounds kind of stupid and silly because it's that obvious. But the Buccaneers. Yeah, the Buccaneers could not, you just can't turn the ball over to that degree that many times in the first quarter against a team like Kansas City Chiefs, with or without. Just doesn't matter who they have as long as Patrick Mahomes is out on that field. So if I'm the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm not getting conservative, but I don't want to be overly aggressive. All right, I don't want to force the ball into double coverage. If I'm getting sacked, I don't want to make the crazy hero pass. But, Mahomes is going to put up some points. So you do have to be a little bit aggressive. But I really think, when we look at the Chiefs last season, what was their biggest flaw? It was by far their defense. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs made a bunch of tweaks on their defense, but I would argue that it's still not a top, or even if it's above average, it's slightly above average in this league. I don't trust the Kansas City Chiefs defense quite yet, so just run it down their throat, Continue to target your guys, Davante Adams. Hopefully now that we've had 4 weeks, Darren Waller is ready to go. He's ready to not drop it. He's ready to run his routes, make the blocks, make the plays. I think he is. Hopefully Hunter plays. But you got Matt Collins. The offensive line has, I think, really impressed me so far. And then defense, just bend, don't break, man. I think if the Raiders defense can hold the Chiefs to anything under 30 points, I think this is their game. Defense got to step up. Somebody's going to have to attack that quarterback, not named Max Crosby. Last week it was Nate Hobbs. He's so goddamn good, dude. Nate Hobbs is so freaking good. Force a turnover, force some sacks. That would be absolutely huge. I know Chandler Jones has gotten a bad rap. He hasn't done too bad. He's done his job. I know we want it to show up more on the stat sheet, so maybe he gets some sacks this week. Let me know what you guys are thinking headed into this Week 5 matchup against the Chiefs. My name is Jackson. That's it for today. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Peace.